Hello and welcome back to the Dolecast. I'm just going to forget you said that. Episode 93. I'm joined today by Charlie Johnson and Jacob Burton. How are we?
Good,
yeah. You alright with the headphones?
Nah, I'm just going to keep them on.
That's alright. You won't hear any of the fun sounds.
Double,
Don't worry about it. Boys, how are we?
Yeah, very good.
Jacob was entertaining us with a wee joke there before we started.
No. Very good joke.
Yeah. We've also two. You might want to speak slightly further than that microphone. We've also two producers here today. For first time ever in this set. Mr. Ben Dewhurst is behind the camera. He's put his finger on his lips as if he's going to do something dangerous halfway through the episode. And we've Aaron Gurley as well.
What's he?
He's trying to put his trousers down.
I missed that.
Yeah, boys, how are we?
Doing well.
Podcast debutantes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, do you know, I kind of felt left out. Do you remember back in lockdown when Anna Greer was on it?
She was on it?
Anna Greer's been on this, yeah.
What? And I'm not?
Yeah, well, you're on it.
now.
You're on it right now.
I missed that Zoom call, or wasn't the Zoom call?
Yeah, it was Zoom.
Yeah,
You were definitely going to need to pull that slightly, or move your chair slightly. Yeah, that's probably the bit.
okay.
Yeah, there you
Just
go.
hold it.
There you go.
I'm just going to hold
It's quite heavy, isn't it?
So it's not too bad, actually.
What is? Yeah.
So, see the middle part?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You
fine,
feeling the vibe
Am I
now?
sound well?
You sound great, mate.
That's good.
Jacob, you sound good
Do
too.
you know what? I hate listening to my own voice. Awful. I don't know how you get through that, man.
I don't lose sleep, but I found that at the start when I started doing this, that my voice in real life sounds different to when I listen to it on camera. Do you know what I mean?
Mine's always really nasally when I listen to my voice.
What's
Like,
yours
say
sound
I
like?
send someone a video. Like, I sent Dewhurst a video, even just yesterday, I sent him a video of the finals skins. I can hear my voice through his.
Oh, because he's on PlayStation?
Yeah, you're on PlayStation, yeah, it's awful.
We were saying just before this, Stu, that what you like to do is you'll get a notification that I'm live on TikTok, and you'll just join it. I'm not even saying anything anymore, because the last time he was only got pieced up by my brother.
It wasn't even pieced up, it was
You take up 2 seats on a plane.
Yeah, and it was and Dewhurst just took it, and he was like, man, I can't say anything.
I know, I've had to start muting certain words and stuff, so all these wee kids in my brother's here to start. Ryan got me last night. Ryan got me last night. It was, have you heard of this rapper, Lil Ray Pest? And I was like, oh no, he's done me. And I was like, oh, Lil Ray Pest has won his first award or something. And I was like, oh, snooker. But yeah, we all know it. We go way back. We go way back. Some of us more than others, because me and you worked closely together in a certain garage, Centra, for 2 years.
I worked there I only worked there just over a year.
Do you know start at the same time as we?
Yeah, we all started at the same time,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I left in November.
Oh yeah.
After a year.
I left in January. So you get a good grip. Firm enough.
Just,
Some pretty. I'll put it this way. After about 6 months, we were on the place.
We did, yes.
You were the till monkey. Explain to the people what the till monkey is.
You just sit in the till and do fuck all.
But it got to the stage where you'd come in, or I'd look at the rotor. Certainly, I don't know if you did this. Where I'd look at the rotor and go, "Oh, Jacob's on, sweet. I'm not in the till anyway." That's the main thing. I'd say some of the stuff that happened there was borderline
Horrendous.
illegal.
Yes.
Like theft.
Borderline?
Yeah, no, not borderline.
Just illegal.
We stole from the place. Him as well. Like
he didn't even work in the
do you still use that?
He has the wee
I
14p
said
No
QR.
way. So
I still have them. I still have 3 of them.
seriously. Basically, when I was working there, this is actually, I think, really incriminating. I printed off on the reduce to clear machine a sticker for Dewhurst that was 40p. So I presume you just walk up to the self scan, beep, 40p every item,
He doesn't even do it for every
And
item.
the whole
He does it
belt.
for one of them. If he's getting 4.
and then steals the rest. Do you actually steal the rest? It's so easy, but
it is easy.
I would scan some of them the full price and scan the rest of
yeah.
Do you just get a wee notification for
No.
do you just have a wee split
But
screen?
behind the till, there is something that shows the self scan, but no one looks at it. So especially if they're serving someone else, they're not looking to see. I remember there was one time one of our supervisors came up to me and was like, "That kid's just stolen," and I was like, "Really?" And she was like, yeah. So I ran out to him and said, excuse me, did you pay for that? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, no, you didn't. Back inside. And got in, and I was like, did you pay for that in card? He was like, yeah. I was like, no, yeah. And I was like, right, well, get up your bank app. And he was like, no. And I was like, well, you obviously stole it. And I said, so if I look at the receipts here, if I print out the receipts, it'll say that you paid for it. And he said, yeah. Right enough, printed it out, you'd fully paid for it. And I was like,
Oh, that's awful.
on your way.
Yeah,
Sorry
my
about that.
dad did the other day. So I'm going to watch Dune 2 again with my parents. Obviously going to the Spar beforehand.
Yeah.
Going to the Spar beforehand. We walk in the Spar. Two like 12-year-old kids, like full night techs. Like they looked a bit shifty, but you wouldn't say anything.
Yeah.
My dad walks up behind them, go like in between them two. It's like, you lads aren't shoplifting, are you?
See, why did they say that?
I was like, what the fuck are you doing? You idiot.
What did they say?
They just went. I like looked at him and he went, I'm just joking with you.
Slap their backs and all. Ha! Yes, lad.
Find the tail. Like, what?
Bullshit.
Why are you saying
Fully
that
just
to them?
docks where she works. What do you call it? Yeah, that
Come on.
Spar. She.
Spar. He's
I can feel the Snapchat notification. Such and such is typing already. Happened last time. No.
I mean, and I bet they didn't even watch it.
Someone texted you, didn't they? And then
I think
someone else
was it
texted
not-
me.
watched it
Right.
and text him.
Oh, okay.
Told Savage text
He
you.
also no, he texted me as well.
I can't say his name because I don't want him to text me again.
Figured it out.
Someone texted you on Instagram.
Yeah, even though I had nothing to do with the entire conversation. But
I
anywho,
brought it up and texted you.
I was raging. I'll explain after.
Do you remember? Wait, who texted you on Instagram?
I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after.
Right, okay.
Or just send like,
Put a pin in it. Put a pin in it.
Yeah. Do you remember who else like texted you on Instagram? What was it they called you? Like they said you had a small dick or something.
Yeah. It was when It was when the thing was going out. It was during COVID, and it was the
You know
whole.
that, like really handsome, like dead on.
It's
Oh.
It was like. So do you remember when the thing was going about the percentage? It was like 97% of women or something, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
I can't even remember what the statistic
Oh
was
yeah,
for.
it was for like sexual assault.
And it was like, this is everything that it counts as sexual assault, and one of the things was like making comments about someone else's body, right? And then I put something up about it. It wasn't even that bad. I really can't remember what it was. And she replied and said something like, small dick energy. And I just sent her the screenshot being like, sexual assault includes commenting on another part of someone else's body. And I said,
Was that on your like wee fence stuff?
yeah. I can't remember what I said. I don't think it was that
I
bad.
can remember it, but I don't know. I can't remember who it was.
I'll tell you after.
It doesn't really matter.
But yeah,
Just say oblivious.
the other day actually I was in the cinema because I work there, and
Oh, I
yeah.
do that,
I do. I work in a cinema,
Um,
and
That's dogs again.
security came in the back door and was like, "There's 6 lads have snuck in there to the screen." We were like, right.
can't figure out how-
I was like, right. So I was just walking about checking all the screens and walked into Lisa Frankenstein, which is a movie like no one's really seen. And there was these 4 smicks in the back row, and then another 2 smicks in front. And I was like, fair idea, these boys are the ones that have snuck in. And then I looked at my sheet, and there was only meant to be like 4 people on the screen. So I went out to the manager and I was like, pretty sure those lads have all snuck in. Like, and they were like, right, okay. Went in, they were like, where's your tickets, lads? Like, oh, we all threw them in the bin. And they're like, lads, get out. Brought them out to the foyer, and they all started demanding refunds. They were like, seriously, you've kicked us out. Like, we want a refund for this. Like, you've snuck in the back door. Like, you're committing a crime, lad. He was like, nah, I want a refund for it. They were like, well, where's your tickets? They're like, in that bin. The manager was like, you can go get them then, because I'm not bin hooking for them. And then right enough looked up, none of them meant to be here. But security are like having like a wee josh around with them and everything. They're like, all right, lads, come on here, lads, stop mucking about. They know the security by name and everything first. Now, Phil and all this stuff. It's like, are you serious? They're like 19 or 20 as well. Like, they weren't even
they're not
weren't even
young.
like young kids.
That's
They were
just a
like,
bit fair.
yeah,
That's just
weird.
Are you allowed to tell the story of the other one in the screening, where the 2 like gypsy fellas?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, have you told that before?
I can't remember. I was working in the cinema, and one of the things you have to do is go around with a clipboard and monitor each screen. And I walked into one of the screens, and it was The Holdovers, which had just come out. I had seen it the day before, whatever. Nice movie, liked it. Was like, oh, very good. Was watching a wee bit of it, and then looked down to the front row, and in the front row was what I can describe only as two gypsies giving it rice in the front row. She was on top of him. And do you not know this? No. I just saw his face like something of The Exorcist. He was like, yeah, they were giving it 90, and I was like, right, okay. This really didn't come up in my training when I got the job. Like, I don't know the protocol here, so I walked out and got the next staff member I saw, who was like an older woman, not like old, but like middle age, and I said, "Can you go in there and tell me what's going on?" And she went in and was like, "Why have you just brought me in here to show me this? This is seriously." She walked out, got another guy. There's like three of us watching these two like just going at it in the front. And he walked over it, and it was like the leather seats. And he starts banging the leather seats, and he's like, "Yo, can like stop it?" They like just didn't break sweat, just kept going for like 10 seconds, and he banged it again. Like, and then we looked up, whole screens like laughing at them. Like, there's like loads of other people. They're in the front row, loads of other people in the cinema. Everybody's laughing at them, and like. She's burping into his face.
No, like I don't want to, because I would normally burp and like go, but I don't want to blow it into the mic.
I farted on mics before, not these ones, the older ones, like pink eye. So then the guy banging was like, listen, well, he wasn't the only one banging, but he was like, listen, banter. He's good at joke as his.
Wait till you tell me.
Wait till the barber joke. Brenda, if you're watching, this guy, he banged the seat and was like, listen, if you want to do that, you can go to your own house. And they're like, she like looked up.
No houses.
And no houses. If you want to do that, you can go back to the caravan park. And
the car park.
You can go back to the car park. The caravan's getting towed outside. And they sort of like dismantled each other and dismounted each other, taking each other's limbs off and everything. She got off him and they sort of like sat in their seat for a second, and then next you know, me, a manager, and these two others are sitting there just being like, what the heck?
Front row as well.
Front row, whole screen was watching. Like I was looking at everybody is talking about it, and then like 5 minutes later they just left out of their own accord, like just got up and walked out.
They didn't even like even kick them out.
No, they literally
finished.
And it's like the only word I could describe is jippos, and they left. And then I was cleaning that screen later, and all these people, every person that came out, nothing was left in the seats. Like every
clean that screen. Like a scene from what do you call that thing? You know the new one with
Ghostbusters.
What do you call it? I can't even
Keenan, as in Mrs.
No. It begins with an S, doesn't it?
Saltburn.
Barry Keoghan.
Yeah.
And Jacob Elordi, not you.
Jacob.
Jacob's bathwater. What do you call it? Yeah. Everybody coming out was just like they were all obviously talking about it, and then but like we were like apologising people as they were leaving. We were like, oh sorry about that, as if we had like any control over them in the front. And then one person on the way out just says, feel sorry for you having to deal with that. And I was like, listen, didn't do much about it. Like
all in a day's work.
You know. Yeah,
and you say the cameras are like infrared or something.
They're like night vision-esque, so like you can see everything. Have you ever done anything in this? Like my first kiss was in a cinema, and they would have seen it. Oh. Not that they're watching, but like
that's kind of an awkward one, yeah.
Dunkirk,
especially now with like the big meaty armrests, and
I didn't know where you were going with that one. Especially now you're big meaty and what? It was in Lisburn Omniplex during Dunkirk, a war film, like a pretty sad war film.
What was the movie you said that they were?
The Holdovers. Yeah. Oh, good man.
I guess I'm here too.
Oh yeah, he's putting the weight in the door. There you go. Yeah, what was happening was, this is very off topic, mould was gathering behind the pillows.
Oh,
so I had
the pillows?
Yeah, because it wasn't getting anywhere. I wasn't getting any air. So I had to move it to the centre of the room.
You know, like change your sheets or anything?
What?
You know, like change your sheets or anything?
It's nothing to do with the sheets, mate. I'm not a dirty guy. I'm just saying the actual pillows were like just too close to the wall.
It's like 2 sentences they can't go to. I'm not a dirty guy.
Not like a guy, but yeah, the pillow's too close to the wall, which is why I had to move the bed into the center.
And you got a nice radiator behind it.
Mhm. Yeah.
Fine.
Also stinks of boy in this room. Like stinks of
No, it
just
smells quite nice.
male.
No, it doesn't smell nice. It smells of nothing though.
Yeah, smells nothing. Anyway, we were in Sandra.
Longest tangent.
One of my key Sandra stories that I remember with you, me and it was like our second week, maybe second shift, and there's a big queue. It was like a summer's day.
Oh yes.
You know where I'm going with this.
Yes, I do.
And certain supervisor had epilepsy.
We weren't told about this.
We weren't told about
No,
this.
We did not know.
And queue was right round the back of the shop. People were getting ice creams and everything. It was awful. And this supervisor, now maybe she just didn't want to do any more work, but she decided to reboot and hit the floor, right, and starts like having a seizure, right, on the floor.
She got knocked.
She got knocked. Yeah, she
It
got
was
knocked.
right in front of me.
She did a revive, and hectic, and all these customers are like staring at this girl like just vibrating on the floor. Other guy comes over. I've forgotten his name. I don't need to know it, but I've forgotten his name. And
Flight attendant.
yes, just remembered it. Woody's owner, and he comes over, dead giveaway, like, and like starts reacting as if she's like died. He's like screaming her name. Me and Jake was like, well, because it was only like our second shift and we hadn't been told any of this. I thought she was. I didn't know she'd epilepsy, so I thought like, oh, we're major bother here. Like our supervisor's dying, and it was just hectic. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Um,
It was.
Did you say your second shift?
yeah,
It
it
was.
was like one of
It
the
was
second.
like one of the first. Like it was.
Oh, I thought you were like well into
No,
it.
no. It was early on.
She did it a lot, but like
It
this was the
happened.
first. This was
And
the
it was
first
like-
time.
like, I went
machine or
to-
something. Is that where it was?
No,
Some
no. It
different
was
one?
like.
There was something that happened in the ice cream machine once.
Well,
Can't remember.
anyway, when she, I
Come
was
on,
going to.
Don't bring it up. Sorry.
I was going to ask her a question, like, about something, because I was, like, asking what I had to do or something, and I just go, and then she kind of, like, jitting back and forth. I was like, right, is this, like, hide and seek or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
It's, like, she trying to hide from me? And then I was like, yeah, boom, she just drops. I was like, oh. So I was like, oh. So I
had one as well.
I went to say over the headset, I was like, oh, she's just, like,
She's hit
dropped.
the deck. She's been RKO'd.
And but like my headset wasn't working. I was like, oh, I was like,
Yeah.
So I ran to the back to get someone. I was like, oh, this just, and then they all came out like the Avengers, like every worker. It included the assistant manager.
Yeah.
I can't name
Gibby.
drop. Oh, there it is, Gib.
Loser.
Who else?
Uh,
Woody's owner.
Oh yeah.
Like they all came out. It was like the scene in the Monsters.
Monsters Inc. Where they're all like
Or,
walk out
they
in
all
slow
walk,
motion.
They all
Yeah,
walk
yeah,
out
yeah.
to go to the doors. It was like that, and then like, yeah, that was kind of it. It was hectic.
That person, was it you told me this? No, someone else told me this. That person that was fond of hitting the deck got fired for stealing.
Half of them all got fired from the deli.
And
I
we,
wouldn't let that happen.
what?
You wouldn't let that happen. You just hit the deck as well.
I'm sorry, I didn't. I lifted by accident when I was falling on the floor.
I know. I don't think it was. It was the load of the deli ones got sacked because they were undercharging the food, and I think that's what counted as stealing.
Stealing.
Yeah. So like all of them bar there was one I don't really know her name
Here-
because I had left.
Here's an actual solid question for you. Over how long have you worked there? Just under 2 years.
Yeah.
How much money do you think? How much product did you steal
None.
in terms of like how much money did it equate to?
On the books, none. Off the books,
Give me a rough estimate.
I don't think it. I think it'd be less than 50, but like just about.
But you think of it. I mean, this is a top tip for anybody that works in a Centra. The mood ice cream, so they all have these ice creams.
No! Now that you've said mood, that puts it up.
£200.
That puts it up. That puts
Where
it
like
up.
you'd get a milkshake, but you just charge for a kid's cone. So it's whatever £1 or something.
Yes.
So like a milkshakes are like $3.85 or something usually.
Yeah.
Sure, they were just you'd all come in your high vis and be
can I
like,
get, like,
we'll get
kids
4
cone?
milkshakes, and you're like, oh, seriously.
Do you remember, like, mate,
I was like,
not
you mean
even,
4
like,
kids
ignoring
cones?
Santa? Like, what do you think ours would be? Like, but, like, we, obviously, none of us stole anything.
Right enough,
but,
everybody in
like,
this room are thieves.
obviously,
Off
no,
the
like,
record, though.
obviously, we never
Do
stole
you still work
anything.
there?
No, I quit.
He's fun employed.
But, like, we had, there's people we know of that would steal quite a lot on Sundays. Like, how, not even people.
Yeah.
It's just,
Say whatever, and I can mess it about.
Work. He works in the warehouse and we do.
Yeah.
You have to speak up.
Because we're all microphones.
He like steals like pockets of like chicken, like
literally, no, he gets his
and
dinner.
goes
Innit?
home and cooks it.
He gets his. He goes. No, and it's madness. Do you remember Mark sent me down for like one time? He was like, "I buy, you stolen anything? You stolen anything today?" I was
So it's like a competition.
I was like, what? It's fresh. What are you gonna? Like, it's literally like the things they put in fridges in the Spar.
Yeah,
Like, what are you taking for? Like a milk, like a carton of milk. He was like, yeah. So I got this protein powder. I got 5 chicken fillets and 2 steaks. I was like,
He was home with his whole family was in home.
Yeah.
But he stayed at home and he was working.
Stealing steaks and
he
just
did
bring them
marketing
home.
for dinner, so he just went into work, came home with like 2 ribeyes.
That's crazy.
Chefed them up when he got home.
There was a day 3 Schlur bottles fell off the shelf close to Christmas, and me, Aaron, and the supervisor were on, and they didn't smash, but
they
like
fell off.
Looked
they
a wee
fell
bit
off.
damaged.
Like you could have put them back on the shelf, no bother. we put them out. We scanned them in as like damaged product, straight to the back. And like there was one moment we were all just chin and just sinking Schlurs in the back. It was the best job ever. Like, and I think there was one time where at the end of every shift, door closed at like 11, and like obviously if someone's in the shop, you obviously can't close the doors. It was like coming up to 11:05. It's taking absolutely ages. Fellow friend of the podcast, Bean, was on the till, right, and was giving this guy his change, but he was taking ages. We were like, seriously, what are you doing? What's going on? Guy left the shop, and obviously, if you are on a till and you're starting to run out of like change, you ask the supervisor. For some more change, right? And they'll just get you because that's their job. Guy leaves. He said to them, "I was taking so long to get that guy his change." And he was like, I ran out of change in my till, so I had to get my own wallet out to give him mine. Are you insane? So let's say this guy's change was one. Imagine you're the customer and you're owed like 150 change, and this guy gives you 50 or like 130, and like there's nothing else. Bro gets his wallet out. And he starts like handing them like, sorry, there you go, mate. Would you not be like, what are you doing? So he used to give his own change out.
And he.
The fuel.
Speaking of Ryan O'Hara,
okay.
Like he beat Ryan O'Hara for a job.
Did he?
Yeah, for the.
Oh,
O'Hara
yeah, our friend Ryan applied for. I didn't realize Ben had beat him to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind that. But unless it's
okay.
been on the podcast, I don't mind. But yeah, I'd say genuinely about 50, 60 quid was stolen.
Now that you've
Each.
mentioned mood, it's well over.
You never
I
just
would say
stole.
mine's well
money,
over.
No, I never
No,
stole
no, no,
money. No, that's actual crime. But like,
Yeah.
I would.
Actual
It's
crime.
only a crime. It's only not a crime. It's just food. No, I would steal like little things.
Gotta remember.
It was the
keep
container.
My muting going.
Are you mewing recently?
It was.
I don't think I know how to mew right.
Oh, well.
Like I think my
Alright, so just suck your tongue in.
Jacob's quite good at it.
Mhm.
But he does it a bit too much.
Yeah, you're doing well. Is your tongue at the your roof?
feel like I can't breathe. Yeah.
You can do it with your mouth open as well. Like.
I don't know if I'm doing it right now.
It's
It's just really pushing
looks
your
silly.
tongue up.
Oh right, okay.
You can kind of suck in as well. But
Right, your new job.
Back to
I
it.
can't mew, lad. Your new job.
Yes.
I will not say where it was because you still work there.
Yes, I do.
All I know is that there was one night you were in very, very late.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was after our staff night out, and we went to Benedict's in town, got a wee food, and then we were all planning on going to the Telegraph, but then the boss wasn't very happy.
Why?
because it wasn't tradition. Like we didn't go out after. We usually just went back to the place. I'm not gonna say the name I was about to.
Yeah.
And obviously someone I work with, his mother was there.
Right.
Don't really.
Why was his mother there?
Because she does like the accounting. And
Oh,
stuff.
okay, yeah, she's the books. Yeah.
Shout out. She knows who she is.
Okay.
She watching this, man?
I don't know, probably not. And then so we went back. It was maybe like 1 o'clock. No, it was maybe it was about 1 o'clock.
Okay.
And we just got back. Like there was nothing really to it.
Mhm.
It's
Oh, you just
I didn't-
mucked about in there?
yeah. Well, I was wearing this T-shirt and it got ripped from another worker
Right.
because we were racing in a bouncy castle,
Right.
like at one of those like inflatable.
It really narrows down where he works. It's
Yeah.
like, what the heck's this guy work? You can't
Yeah.
say there's a bouncy castle on it
and then-
somewhere.
and then-
I would guess we are Vertigo, but I know it's not that.
Well, there you go. There's one strike off the list.
and then there was, so the boss has a dog. That also really narrows it down. You don't really bring your dog to work or this place.
Who identifies a
No.
place of work by who brings their
Oh,
pets
no,
to?
you'd be
So
be
he works,
surprised
your
every
dog.
Here's a clue. There's a bouncy castle. It sounds like some
and
mental
a dog.
bouncy castle. There's a dog, and sometimes it's open to about 2 a.m. if the employees just run about.
We just kind of went. I stole a dog, I stole the dog. I just kind of picked it up and started running. And then we stole our boss's drink because we know where she keeps it in work.
What do you mean?
Oh no.
She has
Consider I know where you
drink
work. There's drink in there.
Oh yeah. Vodka in the freezers. There's a freezer or like a fridge that isn't like on, but you can.
What's the point?
There's smice in that fridge.
Right.
So I just took it. And then
Again, theft. Thieves in every job he's in. Like,
I heard her name, or like I heard my boss. She was like, "You better not be stealing my drink," and I was like, "No, don't worry."
That is
as a
absurd.
crowd.
considering
for
where I
where we
yeah,
live.
considering where I
Works.
know you work, that's heck.
I
You
know,
better not be stealing my drink. What?
And then it was about 3 o'clock, and I was like, "It's time to call it quits. I'm working in the morning. This is the day before Christmas Eve, so we were working Christmas Eve." And I was like, "Yeah, it's time to call it quits." So me and another fella who worked there, we were like, "We'll go home." And then the other fella I work with, that we all know, I was like, "Here, do you wanna?" I could drop names and bleep them.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was me and we were like, "Oh, let's go home. We can't be staying here. Like we're working in the morning." And then we're like, "Here, do you want like a lift home?" Because we all live around the same area. And he was like, "Nah, I'm just gonna sleep here." So he steals the dog's blanket, goes into
That's stinking.
goes into an area and just like where there's mats, lies down and just spends the night. It's the first shift the next day because we were all working. It was the first shift he had made it to early.
Oh, because he was still there.
or on time. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's stinking.
That's-
Dogs.
Imagine
filth.
No, he took it's not the first time he's done it too. I couldn't do it. Like I really couldn't
I
sleep
can
in.
do it. Yeah.
Nah, to be fair, if there's a place, one workplace that you'd want to sleep in,
Yeah, it's
That one?
yeah.
where else?
Well,
Well,
there's
like
like-
dreams.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, where am I going to sleep? It's working in dreams.
Limited options.
It'd be a shit one if you're a bin man.
How's that? You said before this, I don't know if you want to tell this story or not.
Oh no, I know.
Something about Greece?
Is this?
Something.
No,
Oh,
no.
no, never mind. You said you got scanned for €1. Never mind, that's not like
said-
No,
wants
no,
it-
it's kind of no, but it could have been more.
Right.
So, I was in Greece. It was our first night at lads' holiday, and we're in this bar called the Rolling Stones. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good bar.
Yeah.
Obviously after a good lot of drinks, and there was these women that come up to me.
What's this guy?
There's these women that come up to me.
Yeah.
And they're I believe they're gypsies, and they were like,
A lot of gypsy talk.
yeah, no. They were like,
Same ones.
Did they get around?
they were
Yeah.
saying it's like, oh yeah, so this is for the festival. It's a rose. I was like, I'm not buying anything, and they're like, no, it's for the festival. So they wrap a glow stick around my arm, and then like
Not a rose.
and then
Yeah.
I have like a bro, we're getting to that, and then I have like a bum bag on, and she puts the rose in between like the bum bag, and then she's like,
between
yeah,
the cheeks?
yeah, and that's.
Down the middle.
And then I thought she said, and she
Turn
did
around.
it. She did it to me. She did it to me in Coiler,
Yeah.
and I was
Easily
like,
influenced.
I was like, yeah, right. cheers, and she was like, yeah, no.
Did you have a full brain fart there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
50 cent, and I was like, what? And she was like,
You look like him.
She was like, it's 50 cent, and then I was like, what? No, you just said it was free, and then I was like, oh, I'll just get them away. I like open the pump bag, whip out the wallet. I've got probably like €100 just straight cash. I'm just flicking through it, and then I was like, nah, not in there. Start opening, taking out the coins. Oh, that's a quid. That's a quid.
Yeah.
50p. Don't need that.
Yeah.
Find a euro coin, like probably my only euro coin. I was like, that's for both of us, and she was like, no, it's 20 cent. And I was like, well, take the euro and get going.
Yeah.
And then I like put my wallet away in the bum bag, zip it. And then she just like goes, reaches her hand to my bum bag, starts to unzip it. I grip it.
Seriously?
Yeah. I'm like, what the f*** are you doing?
Did you shout that?
Yes. I was like, what the f*** are you doing?
Yeah.
Go off.
Yeah.
Like, why are you trying to grab my shit? And I was like, get away.
Yeah,
and then she's like, tried to grab it again. I just held on to it. I was like, actually get away.
Maybe
and then
she was trying to get you
What
your
age is
change.
she?
oh no, she was older. Like, it's like the ones you see outside Limelight on a Saturday.
Oh, selling the
Or like-
roses?
Yeah.
Okay.
It actually looks like them ones. And then I was like, right. So after they left, I took the glow stick away and the rose over a wall. And
Did I ever tell you about? Sorry.
No.
no, work with it.
Did I ever tell you about the time me and a few others
That's all this podcast is.
we were outside Limelight. We'd been trapped in it because they wouldn't give us our coats back in the locker room.
Why?
Because you know, like you go into a club, you take a photo of the ticket.
Yeah.
So obviously I have the photo of the ticket. I'm just throw the ticket away, and they're like, "We don't take photos." Where the fuck am I?
Where am I
get
getting?
a photo
Where
of?
am I getting
That is
this
my
from?
hand in the back. That is the club floor. Like he was like, "Oh yeah, we don't take photos. So you have to wait till closing and make sure no one else is taking it." I was like, "Well, if someone else has got the ticket, anyway."
Yeah.
Know that. So we're outside, like 3 maybe. We're, all
Wait
just,
for your
we're sitting
coats?
outside.
Yeah.
Like we're waiting for our coats, whatever. Waiting for to lift us. Bleep. Waiting for to lift us. This girl comes up to us, was like, "Oh, can I stick with you? Because there's this man, like there's this guy calls a Ruckus. Like you know who he is. We don't know who. Like we can."
I was gonna say, who's this?
Just
Some like town super villain.
Either
Yeah.
like
Big Ross calls me
gypsy,
Ruckus.
Egyptian, foreign lads.
Gypsy as well.
Probably. That's
Okay.
why I carried
There's
it
a
on.
load
Yeah,
of
yeah.
gypsy stories today.
I hate them.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Don't believe that one.
No,
Say goodbye to your dog.
they've tried, genuinely.
Do you remember there was someone? I'm not telling the story, but that way. Yeah, that way. They stole their dog.
Madness. They steal everything.
Yeah.
Awful.
Gyppos.
Yeah, so girl comes over, we're like, yeah, it's grand, stick with us. We're looking over at this guy, like pure irate at this group of girls. So this rather plump woman taking
Do
the
we know
lead.
her?
You know the way they're always irate.
Yeah.
So she's like leading the charge, like chasing this guy up and down the road, and he just starts yelling and like foreign. Just absolutely wellies the woman. In front of Limelight.
What was it? No, I have to believe that one. I have to believe that one. His face. Definitely need to believe that one.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, absolutely. Like this fat bitch down, and everyone's like, "Oh my!" Or
Yeah.
chases after the guy. I was like, "Well, may as well get out of here."
Yeah.
So we just leave that woman behind. We're all chasing after
She,
David, who's chasing.
is she just out on the floor?
No, she wasn't out on the floor.
Oh, was she unconscious?
She stumbled back. And then like all the girls were like, "Oh my goodness, are you okay?"
Yeah.
And then like all
I'm
the
straight up been punched in the
then,
face.
like that foreigner just legs it, down the road, like towards
Like Nando's and stuff.
City Hall type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just starts sprinting. Everyone's chasing after him. It's f***ing carnage outside Limelight.
Did you ever see what happened with it? No. Just
I can't even tell you.
I suppose we know if you hit a woman, nothing happens anyway. So
Yeah, it wasn't on the news or anything.
no, I mean with the other person that did that.
Oh,
Yeah. You didn't play rugby. He's not a rugby hooligan. Like a few.
Not like a few. Yeah.
I
yeah.
doubt he's
The rugby
listening to this,
jocks.
to be honest.
He could be a big fan. He could be absolutely seething. We've messaged it. Favorite podcast out the
You
window.
can never get away from it.
Come on, defend yourself. No, I'm joking. Do not.
Oh, he
Yeah.
seems like him and
even him and mini rugby was.
they were quite close friends.
This is lit. I actually can't bleep all this, so I'm gonna mute some of it because it's just gonna be bleep 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 bleep. Him and bleep 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 bleep.
It's all
Can you
their
actually
name
not say a
drops.
single? Do you not say?
Well,
names,
no,
sorry?
I don't really care, but it's more if they
If they
put it
message.
after last time. Like I literally said someone's last name, and I got a text being like, "Never mention my name in that podcast."
It's
again."
not even like an identifiable last name.
Who's?
What's the name?
Oh,
Yeah. Like, generally, it's not though. Like that could be a nickname.
it is. Well, it is his last name as well, but it's his nickname. Yeah, I'm trying to think. We talked about it last time when you and Scott were on. Have you any standout moments from Greece when we were there? Either of you even have any standout moments from Greece when you were there? We weren't there. We weren't there together.
We went to Cavos, yeah.
We were in her Herculeon, her Sonosons.
Heracleon, aye.
In mine. Yeah, that one.
Crete. Some would call it, Malia. Some also would
Some
call
also would call it that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of.
It's like saying like you went to
Had a
Northern
bit of an
Ireland and say, yeah,
encounter
we
with
were
the
in
Serbian
Jonestown.
mafia.
That's not where I thought that was going. Yeah.
Strip clubs, isn't it?
No.
Oh right, okay.
Actually,
Mind.
Oh.
actually there was a strip club in the what do you, the like the women like PR came out and she was
UK
like
Pleasure Boys.
the woman PR came out and she was like, oh, come on in the strip club telling us all the deals. I was like, no. And she was like, oh, why not? You scared? I was like, yeah.
Yeah, straight in.
No, we didn't go. We were going somewhere else anyway.
Another
No,
strip club.
Had a bit of an encounter with the Serbian
Lollipop.
mafia
Yeah.
at some occasions.
Absolutely tell a story. Or you
It's-
worried they're gonna
They-
track you down.
They were
No,
well,
probably,
I would like to
probably
hope
will.
they wouldn't track me down, but they were just walking about the strip, and then a few of us got into an encounter where they were offering us coke, and then
Right.
like we
Obviously you
saw
still
saw. Yeah.
no we saw
one
the
basically.
weakest link near no
Or
we saw the weakest link talking to these boys, and we're like
as in like drug weak link.
As in
like just like
Just an idiot?
he's gonna fold.
Right, okay,
So
okay.
we had to go and like rescue him and then leave, but there's not too much else to it. Like the bouncer for our hotel was ex-Serbian mafia. He was jacked. He was actually lovely, really dead on.
How did you figure out that he was ex-Serbian mafia?
He told us.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so yeah, he was pretty dead on.
I
He
wouldn't
was-
believe that. That's like the guy telling us he's from Donegal.
Oh yeah, thickest foreign accent you've ever heard in your life.
I am from Donegal.
Yeah. My daughter studies in Queens. No, she doesn't though, does she? 100% does
To
not.
be fair to him, who knows? It's
There's a lot of
touristy-
foreign students.
Very touristy.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. A lot of international students.
Not that many actually.
Neither. So maybe
Aye.
maybe what we said is completely invalid.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you.
Work away, mate.
I know I will. As someone that is around the botanic area a lot for university, etc. What's your favorite place? Where's your favorite place to eat?
Phew.
Because I know you love a Friday lunch club.
I do love a Friday. See, to be honest, keeping it simple's easy enough. Like the SU
Yeah, okay.
is literally perfect. But then
Have you been to Wing It? Oh yeah, you have been to Wing
I've
It.
been to Wing It, and it's. Did you like it? You went.
I
the other
had
day?
the Peking duck. No, I didn't have. It's a chicken place. I didn't get duck. I got the Peking flavor wings. Yeah.
And did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was nice. Quite
Did you
expensive.
get the salt and chili ones?
No, my
See-
mate did, and I had one of them, and they literally burnt the mouth off me.
Oh really? No, I adore them. Like
Okay.
genuinely. But I had 10 of them, and it was too much.
I got 6. I got 6 and some fries.
Yeah, but you can get 10 with 2 flavors.
True.
Yeah.
What flavors do you get? So salt and chili. And
First time I got salt and chili and the Jack Daniels ones.
Ryan said that was not nice. I actually don't care. I'm not bleeping Ryan
Gen-
Hart's
yeah,
name.
no, he's a bitch. He's genuinely a bitch.
He'll be on one day. He'll be on sometime
It's
soon,
bit-
probably.
Did you get bonus?
Yeah.
You see, I think that's what threw him off. Because it was like, so I don't know why the flavour would be different, but my ones tasted fine.
Right. Okay.
Him and Wiley both got bonus,
Right.
and they hated it. So I ate all mine, and he was like, mate, do you want to eat? And then, do you know what they did? They were like, oh, well, I'm not going to eat this. Throw in the bin. Goes up to, you know, like mafia kids are out everywhere.
Yeah. They. Yeah.
Running rampant. So loads of them, like,
They
like
were in the
children.
other day, and we were there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally children, maybe second, third year.
Mhm.
They both go up like, do you want our leftovers? They're like, yeah, yeah, like we're like ravenous over like Wiley's like one bite out of a three wings.
Are you taking bites out of them and they ate them?
It's not like they got rid of the bones or anything. Like it was stinking. I was like, I would never take that off you in a million years.
That's
Like it's
so weird.
disgusting.
That's so weird.
Like free protein, I suppose.
What I did want to ask you, because I realised I haven't spoken to you about this in ages. Remember what happened to your finger last year?
Why?
Remember when you snapped it like right out of place?
Oh yeah, in lower six.
Yeah. Oh, 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was about 2
Photo
years
on the
ago.
screen now. If I've
Yeah.
got, if I
Yeah.
can find it somewhere. Yeah.
Do you have a photo? Did you get it? Or?
I'll find it after. Don't worry.
Yeah. No, it just
Was it sore or was it just like
No, genuinely.
state of shock?
because I think dislocations or whatever aren't sore. So yeah.
Because I remember when I broke my collarbone, the rugby coach thought it was a dislocation, and he was like, "You just gotta,
Dislocated
you just,
collarbone.
you can dislocate a collarbone, can't you? Or maybe shoulder, actually. Yeah, that'll be it."
That is the worst. Just move the shoulder.
He was like, "You just gotta." So I just like broken bone. I'm sitting there going, "Come on here, get back into place." And then I just got wider and wider and wider, and someone was like, "Maybe stop doing that." Fair enough. Is that the fat girl outside Limelight?
yeah.
Was it actually?
No.
Oh no, I was gonna say I would have heard about it surely if she got dead.
No, do you know what? I just came back from my ankle being sore. So like being sore. So I came back and was like, "Oh yeah, I'm ready to play." Brian was like all for it. Yeah. First training session back, go down like in a rock, and your man. Is that Peter?
Days.
That's
Obviously
years
not.
ago.
That's new.
That's
Yeah, he's like 140 now.
sure. He's been on every diet under the sun for 2 days. He does it every month for like 2
It's
days.
that seafood one.
He just eats
I
it.
wish he would just do it normally. Like he could do it so easily.
Yeah, he just got the cup being sitting.
Oh, it would.
Would be.
No, but not even like it's just. I'm not saying it wouldn't be insane, but like he just never commits to. He goes like, "I'm gonna cut," and doesn't count calories of
You
vegetables.
can try starvation, like.
No,
But
but
he's trash.
he's done. He fainted on top of a mountain and nearly died.
Oh, yes.
That's hilarious that he only skipped 2 meals for that. I even if he's listening, like it was like he
Dinner and
skipped-
breakfast.
He
and-
skipped dinner and breakfast and passed out by lunch.
This is a friend of ours. We were on a ski trip, and he decided over the ski trip he was going to lose some weight, and literally skipped 2 meals and collapsed at the top of a mountain, which like didn't help the. Other night, friend of ours was at a go garage near Cityside, and found a man. Did you see all this in the group chat? Found a man like unconscious, right? Junior said he was going to come. And the other night when Thingy found your man outside Go Garage, he said, "Lads, my phone's on 3% here, and I've rang an ambulance and paramedics. They're gonna ring me back. I need a charger." And Juher said, "Listen, mate, I'm on my way." Obviously, it's not on his way. Like, but
was it who was it?
I'd found some guy outside. Yeah,
Right, makes sense.
I don't think you should bleep it because they're gonna have no. Do you get many viewers that?
Do I
don't
get
know
many
us?
viewers? No. There was a.
I'm only joking.
Yeah.
I'm only joking.
Yeah. All right, Barber. What?
68.
67 probably. That's not aim too high. Yeah. Okay. Decent amount. But not necessarily ones that would know you. See what I've been trying to do is I'm trying to build a
It's a portfolio.
a
of
portfolio of guests so that I can then mix and match people like
Me and Dewhurst.
Like
you and Dewhurst
like Dewhurst
or
and Colin Gaddis or.
oh yeah, there's your finger.
What photo is that?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Stinking.
I'll put it on the screen
no.
after.
Yeah, edit it in.
Graphic warning.
No, it
for
just got kicked. And then Brian was going to put it back in.
Someone just kicked it and just went like that.
Yeah, it just went.
That's mental.
It's actually fine now. Like,
Yeah.
It'd be weird if you just decided not to like do anything with it and just kept it like that.
Brian, yeah, you just.
Don't worry, it's fine. I still think
No, I think it would have been better if Brian just popped it back in because at the night he grabbed it and I was like, whoa. But I was out for ages because of that.
when I broke my collarbone, I remember the guy x-rayed it and was like, "Nah, there's nothing wrong with it. You should see it to be okay. It's probably just like a bit of ligament damage." And then so he was like, "Don't worry about it. This is the guy taking the x-ray." And then we went into the doctor who actually looked at him and went, "Yeah, so there's a big crack like right down the middle, like you've broken it." And my dad looked at me and I looked back at the doctor and was like, the guy in there said that there's nothing wrong with it. Like, are you serious? But yeah. I mean, there you go. Don't take it you haven't broken your finger anymore. Nope.
From Grummer style.
Andrew Grammer stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The from the hit music video, Andrew Grammer stuff. Did you ever seen that? You've never seen Andrew Grammer stuff?
I think I
It was when
have, to
Gangnam
be-
Style came out.
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
Is it that one?
It's a part. It's like an open day thing for them, but it's like Andrew Grammer or whatever.
Yeah.
Did you see the video I sent in the group chat yesterday? You saw
The
it?
Wrecking Ball?
Did you see this?
Oh, yes. I made the link to it.
Madness.
Absolutely
Madness.
insane. So the Shore Road the other day, I looked at the date at the bottom of the screen, so it was actually like Tuesday or something.
Oh, was it?
And this massive wrecking ball like explodes out of literally nowhere.
It's like a booby trap.
Yeah.
From, like
Indiana Jones or something. Yeah,
it's madness.
What was funny about it was he said it last night, like the way they're talking about it's very fast to get through here, like it's you know they've made it pretty easy. Don't worry, that comes off. And then out of nowhere, like what could be a life ender, like literally hits the bottom of their car.
Madness.
It's huge.
And it's like sickening the way they're like, oh, man.
Yeah.
You're
You're okay. You're
Yeah,
okay.
it's like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hate that. I know it's like a common response, but like
Scumbag.
screaming.
Shut up, would you?
Jenny, let me enjoy the video. I don't know. Like it comes from downwards somehow.
Yeah. It like explodes.
No, it's like it flies in.
Yeah.
Like
And like
it
what-
just
someone-
flies across the
someone
car.
was like, it could be a drain cover.
Oh, that was yes.
Yeah.
It's like a
It
big
was no-
sphere of
with like
Yeah.
with like the string.
What type of
the
drain
string
cover?
broken
Yeah.
off it.
Yeah. Yeah, so shout out to them if they're alive or dead.
And even at that, when have you ever seen a wrecking ball doing roadworks?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah. There's no need for unless you're tearing down that bridge. There's
That's it,
no
they won't
need
have
for
it
like
again,
a
like-
wrecking ball. Jacob, I forgot about this actually. Just before the podcast started, you said you had a story about Santa and a guy coming in with his piece out.
Yeah, right. So it's just a normal night
Yeah.
at Centra, probably about 9:30.
Yeah.
So coming up to close, like I'm feeling good. We're gonna be closing, and I'm facing the shop, making everything look nice. I'd probably
Nice
be
to do, yeah, yeah.
where the nappies and stuff would have been. Like that.
Okay.
That's probably the location.
Yeah.
And then the lights go off, and I'm like, oh.
Like the whole shop turns off.
The whole lights went off. I was like, for fuck's sake, if we've had a power cut in all these fridges, I'm gonna actually cry.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it was so late at night and it was going so well. And then all I hear is, wee, 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 wee. I was like, what?
Uh-huh.
And then so I walked to the end of the aisle to see what's happening.
Yeah.
And I see this guy, he's probably like 6'5", 6'6". He's huge. He's a tall fella, like,
Yeah.
and he's wearing pajamas. But his pajama bottoms are a wee bit cut. And I just see this guy's wab, and it's jiggling while he's just running towards, or not running towards, but he's like this guy's like stomping towards me, like
Yeah.
he's coming full speed.
Yeah.
He's just like some shit out of a movie, and then I just like move out of the way, and he goes into the seating area, just like throws the tables to the side,
Serious?
runs in, and then so we didn't really know what happened, so the police were called, and there was 2 people with him. I'm assuming it was his mom and his grandmom.
Tear away. Go for it.
And,
Did you want it?
What that? Good.
Show them who's boss in there.
And they were like, like trying to calm him down and stuff. And then it takes a bit of a while. Like it takes a while. And the shop was decently busy as well, because like
Just chill out.
we all
Guy cut the lights and ran out his.
Sorry, he does this.
his second time today.
What if we told you about turning the lights off and cutting holes in your pajamas and run through shops?
He knew the tactic, because obviously he couldn't get to the lights, so he went for another way in.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
cracked the fire alarm. He just swung at it, cracked the fire alarm, lights went off, and then where the fire alarm set is like the other way. So he knew to go in, crack the fire alarm, and come back the other way. He had it planned out. Then the police came and just grabbed him, and then I don't know who he was working with. I think it was like the sister of
Okay.
yeah. That's awful.
Per that you described.
And then
the
I was
athletic
like-
one,
I was like
The human vibrator.
yeah,
I was like,
something out of Alan Summers.
did you see his wab?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, yeah. I was like, mate, must have been cold. I didn't say that.
Do you ever know what happened with it?
So his mum and like the granny, they were saying oh, he was like sleepwalking. But no, that guy had it sussed
excuse.
out. He had
Excuse.
Sorry, I was
he
sleepwalking.
had it planned.
You were totally awake.
He had it
Like a
planned.
first
and
year
then
like dating excuse. Sorry, I was
I've got-
sleeping.
Sleepwalking.
I've got a few videos of like the lights
His
off
wab.
and the,
Took a selfie.
I see, mate.
it's on Reddit, man. I've got
It's in the barber shop.
I've got a few videos of like the lights off and the sirens going off and shit, but I don't have any videos unfortunately of his wab.
Because I did.
Like jiggling side to side. It was like a pendulum.
It's probably as best you don't. The day because I arrived later that day, I was just on a walk and all the lights were off.
It's not like a.
Oh, sorry, like that night I arrived and like
Oh,
all,
right,
all the
okay.
lights were off,
Uh,
and I was like, but the alarm was blaring, and I was like, what's going on? And right enough, Jacob was like, some guy came in, his piece was out, and I was like, there's another day at the office for the old Sandra, like.
That's mad, like.
I've forgotten the word. It's like I was behind the till because we were trying to get people out of the shop while like it was completely. And I got a phone call like behind the till. I like answer the phone and she's like, "Oh, we've heard like you need a like the fire brigade and stuff like because the fire alarm went off." And I was like, "Oh no, we don't. It's someone came in and pressed it." And she was like, "Yeah, I just need the code so we don't send it." And I was like,
What code?
What code? Like what code? Like
Yeah.
we don't need it. Like
Yeah,
is that not good enough?
Yeah.
And then
There's no fire. It'd be poor crack if there was
So
a fire.
then-
You're like, don't worry about it. We
so
don't need one.
then the supervisor was on the phone to the
Somebody would do that. Like, really, it's like someone
Oh,
sets
Elliot,
a building on
such
fire.
Elliot.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
need that fire.
Yeah.
it was like the supervisor's on the phone to the big boss,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was like, yeah, we need this code. Like I don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
And then we ended up getting it. It's the most bait code ever, as well.
Yeah.
But I probably can't say it.
Oh yeah. Sure, you
1111.
you knew all the codes to like the safes and everything, which you shouldn't have known.
No,
that.
no, definitely not.
Are you-
It was me and CQ. We worked every shift, like essentially.
just-
So no, he told me everything, and then like he'd be like, "Here, can you open that?"
Incrimination.
He's like, "Can you open that safe for me and grab all this?" I was like, "Yeah, sweet."
And you were just putting the code in? A tactic, like you should not know that.
And the safe behind the tills in you, the safe in the cash office door.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of it, really. There isn't much more.
Yeah.
But it's still bad to know them.
What is it?
Where are your viewers from?
Where are they from? I mean, it depends.
Like,
There's
do you have a wide demographic? Or
there
it
is
just
some
all
in America and there's some in Australia.
consistent Americans?
Consistent enough. Yeah,
I don't know.
not like we're talking like 6%. You're not talking like many, but
When do you think? Say if you never take off, okay?
thanks, this is a good. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Just you gotta expect all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say
Invite you to my podcast.
Do you
He's
know-
like, listen, when this all doesn't work out for you, what are you gonna do?
So when you're on the streets,
when you're actually on the dole, because none of this has
enough,
worked out.
your man John
Devlin.
Devlin.
oh,
I seen his clip of him calling you Dylan or whatever.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
found
yeah.
that quite funny.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
actually gonna come on and just start calling you Dylan, but I haven't had to use your name.
Nice, mate. Be weird if you were going my way. Thanks, Dylan, for having me on the podcast.
Like every time I go to refer to you.
Yeah.
No, I find him quite funny to be fair.
Yeah.
like it was years ago. I stumbled across his like first TikTok.
Yeah.
And like it's kind of nuts to see who you have on here. Like no one.
I know, we were highs and lows. John Devlin, Jacob Burton, Charlie Johnson.
Honestly, like
I hope he's watching
such
this.
a wide
He might be.
variety. And your
Yeah.
man Emsy.
No, he's not coming on.
Listen, I think you've all seen his videos, like, haven't you?
I've
Yeah.
seen like one of them, and like the comments are really supportive.
Well, that's it. I had someone text me on them or comment under my video, "You're embarrassing yourself" or something, because after the one with John, and then someone else came to my defense and was like, always somebody has to take it serious. But like, there is people that, like, properly. But then there was a thing. I might have to bleep this. I don't know. But someone texted Emsy and was like, basically like, "Watch yourself," and he replied and was like, "Even the UDA can't get me." And then they just screenshotted that and posted it. It was like, there you go, lads. Work away.
But it's like, do you remember DJ Finney? Like, I'd say it's the same
He's
type
out
of
now.
crowd.
Yeah.
He's out.
Yes, he's out of jail.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. What
And
did he
he's
get?
still doing
What
porn, is
I was
he?
going to say it was revenge, wasn't it? That he got
I
put
thought
in
he got put in for
Mate,
beating
do you not
his
see that?
bird.
Yeah, do you not remember the video? Like, she like stabbed him in the head.
What?
I do remember this.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
outside her
with
house. Yeah. His face like bleeding down. He just cracks her one.
He's already on the
Chaps.
fucking face.
Yeah.
There you go, chaps.
Chips. He's singing
There you are.
yeah, guys. That's the literal definition of someone who's an alcoholic. Like
Yeah, like
He's
Peter,
already
Peter
on
and
it.
Max love that.
they
guy.
loved him. Do you remember they got shout outs from him and everything?
And they'd be like listening to his like playlist. Be like,
Oh, it's
techno on
DJ
his
Finney,
weekend.
so you have to
Yeah.
put it on.
Yeah.
The other day we were on TikTok live and John joined it and actually joined it like on the live.
Big John,
John Devlin.
Oh.
And who's Big John?
the guy that eats the
Oh,
Chinese.
bah!
Oh, Bash. It'd be mental if he just joined
I
it.
just didn't know.
Oh,
why
Big
he-
John joined it. We were talking about satay, and he and then we were talking about a certain other podcast. He's like, "Listen, we can't do this live. Like, let's we'll talk about this behind closed
private.
closed doors." Yeah, whatever that was. And so we FaceTimed them for an hour, and
It's not good
weird.
content.
but what we no.
Screen record it.
Yeah, unlucky mate. Post.
It says it, so it's just shit.
And but what we did discuss on that, like, if like the Avengers of Northern Ireland who came together, who would it be? So
You
you
put yourself in it.
no, I didn't.
Uh,
So you'd have DJ
That's humble.
Finney. Thanks, mate. You have
Really?
DJ Finney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DJ Finney's the Hulk.
Jelvis. Anna Christian.
Is that the
The
nun?
yeah, her.
Yeah.
madness. I seen her.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely gallivanting through like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
motorway.
Oh, it's
Like,
mental illness. Who else would you have? What do you call them? Chelsea Shangle.
Yes, yes.
MZ. There's five.
I'm not putting him up there.
I would.
No, you're not a fan.
He's
I
more of a
don't really-
recent. Like he's more
See,
of a
most
recent.
like a
guy.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Most of the people I only know through you. Generally, like Northern
You say that
Ireland
like
people-
I'm mates with them, as
yeah,
in
but,
like
generally they'll go on your podcast and I'll be like it's awful. Like, but Shane Todd is obviously very popular. I didn't know of him until you were like, he's my mate.
That is not.
yes, oh, I did say that. No, I didn't. Yeah, he's come on the podcast.
I'll not leave it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who else you'd have as like just someone in Northern Ireland that like gets a bit of a
Do you know who else
following.
was
Yeah,
very?
the being alive is fucking.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
Curtis Edgar.
Being alive is a.
You just love your
nightmare.
McDonald's and all that.
Yeah,
Is he still going?
I
I
think
haven't
he's,
seen
I
that one.
think he's dead.
he might be.
I think he is dead.
Sure, there's a reason he's around it.
It was like that video. It was like, greetings from New York. Was there anything you'd like to say to the American viewers?
He's in a
He's loving-
cemetery.
yeah.
He's
He's
in a
loving
cemetery
McDonald's.
with Buckfast.
What do you call him? Do you know the music artist from here, Dara?
Yes.
He joined the
He
TikTok
was in,
live
yeah.
the other day,
Him
Oh,
and
yeah,
Bean.
he was
Him
telling
and
me.
Bean.
but I
on the
called him
podcast.
Dare by accident.
Idiot. Egypt.
Sorry, I'm not affiliated with these Irish names.
Oh yeah, kids.
You know.
Like,
Uh,
and they're mad. They're mad the way they're like. What was it? You're Owen.
No, that was
Spell Owen.
that was made up.
I know, yeah,
yesterday.
Oh,
I
was
made
it?
that
Oh,
up,
right,
yes.
okay.
why? How did you say it was
I
going to be
was,
spelled?
I was taking a piss.
XLB.
No, it
yeah.
was like OWAGHDHAGHDN or something along those lines.
And I
was
just believed it because like, that's what they're all like. Because Coiler had 0 kills and 6 deaths.
Oh, okay.
Do you know Owen?
Speaking of which, you going to Australia?
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, you going to Australia? I forgot you were
Uh-huh.
invited.
Yeah. It's like a hard one to say, like, cause it's like
No, you're not going.
$3,000.
Is it?
Oh,
Is
no.
it over $3,000? So
It's
basically,
$3,000 for like 4 days.
basically, you guys were planning. Well, someone was planning for the three of you to go to Australia
Yeah.
to watch the Lions.
The Lions, yeah.
Right. And yet they said the Six Nations. I was like, why on earth would that be in
Oh
Australia?
my God.
Six Nations has been playing New Zealand. So I take it you're not going on that.
It's
And you're
like,
only going to see one match, just
no,
and
it's
like one
it's
prelim.
2 matches, 4 days or something.
If you wanted to actually go and like spend like a week or a week and a half in Australia,
It's like
and see a couple of the matches, or even like you know, go to the bars and see them,
Yeah.
you're talking like 8-9 grand.
it's-
Seriously?
Yeah, no,
But if you
it's
go like so, the cheapest option was
No,
to
it's
literally
not worth
go for like 3 days, but you spend 1 day flying, you're there for 2 days, and you spend another day flying back.
No, it's
And
not.
Jenny-
worth it.
And you see 2 matches, it wasn't worth it. Like.
yeah.
No.
And then he did have like an alternative, which was like the opening match is being played in Dublin.
Okay.
So
okay.
that was like
It's
that
not
was
a
like
trip to Australia.
that was like
Guys,
the
you can go to
alternative.
Australia or like there's a match in Dublin. It's like a
Full
third
on
option.
table, yeah.
Who's doing that?
It kind of just depends. It's
I'm so happy I'm on this.
It's I'm in the spotlight. It's more looking likely towards that, to be honest.
Do you remember I tried to say like
I haven't.
lads,
I've seen the PowerPoint.
we should go to Ayia Napa, and O'Hara was like, "No, mate, that's like a 6 hours flight. Imagine going like 18 hours."
Is it 18 hours on the plane? That is
It's about
madness? Like
crazy.
O'Hara can sit still for 6 hours. Hate that guy.
I would. I mean,
Guy,
what's he doing there? No. Tell me after. We're nearly done. Tell me after. Really?
Yeah, I just like found out there now.
As in, like.
oh wow,
big-
whip it out, mate.
Like it's not like
Do it now so we can react to it and he can bleep it.
doesn't
Yeah.
affect us. Like,
Yeah,
Go,
go.
go for it.
like
Is it a death or something?
nah.
Who? Oh. Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely have to bleep that one.
Do you know what it was?
Oh,
Do
no.
you know she was in Thompson's? You know,
No one
The
here.
usual.
I was in
they had that
Thompson's.
toothpick thing with Thompson's.
What was it, toothpick thing?
Do you remember like the guy was going around with a toothpick and stabbing people and he had AIDS? Like they put AIDS on
Oh, yeah.
what's
Absolute
happened.
psychopath.
There,
it. Madness.
there
That's
was
chemical warfare, like genuinely. That's like a
There was-
Geneva war crime.
there was like one where someone spiked the drinks with laxatives.
I heard
That
about
is-
that one.
video is horrendous. You wouldn't want to be the guy.
Kind of
in-
hilarious.
You wouldn't want to
Kind
be
of
the.
hilarious.
You wouldn't want to be the guy in the stalls with all these people like beating
The
down
wee guy
the
selling
door.
deodorants in the stalls, everybody's flocking in. What the heck's going on here?
You need a spray. You need a spray.
What? He's like using his own product. Lads, cheaper. So everybody's like pooing themselves in the queue. Yeah,
I swear
I,
they all do just like sit on the floor.
Yeah, they had
They
to.
do just sit on the floor.
that
It was everywhere.
I
Everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Is there videos of this?
Yeah.
I know there's videos
Photos and stuff.
There is videos.
on screen. No, I'm joking.
There's just shit everywhere.
It's stinking. I was in Thompson's the other day after the refurb. Yeah.
It looks lovely. to be fair.
Yeah.
Just upstairs, is it?
No,
No, like the entrance and stuff is
entrance
lovely.
is total. It's like a proper nice club.
In
man.
the alleyway?
Maybe in there.
It was a formal,
Yeah, I
wasn't
think
it?
it
And
is,
we booked like the attic. Yeah, like it was really nice actually. Shout out Thompson's. I tried to become a rep. I never got a
Yeah,
message.
probably why Rashford went into it.
Yeah, it was just it's like that whole area.
Oh, I swear he went before.
No,
He
it
would have
was-
been in the
it was-
attic probably.
No, it got refurbed.
It was
We were in there once
the attic
in the VIP bit.
Yeah,
that's
I've
weird.
been
I've
up
been up to the-
pulled.
again. Bleep, but like that's where he pulled her.
No, he
That night.
That night.
Oh.
And
Guy's
we're
cool.
speaking to her, and then
Do you know what I think
That's
of?
what they were saying.
Just when you said that, I think of like the money that is spent. Did you when we were in Greece? Did you buy like bottles and stuff?
I bought one.
Like, how much
were
did it
there.
cost? Yeah, I know I was there. But
He's like setting it up for the camera.
did you
He's predicted.
For 5 years.
for Greg was absolute?
Yeah, it was absolutely. It wasn't even fucking
Use your for that, like.
Yeah.
How much?
Pete in the beer tower.
How much money did you spend, like in Greece, like spending money, like while
Probably
you were
500 euro.
Yeah, probably 500.
Ma-
No, 500 quid. And then
200 euros was one night.
Mine came up. Mine came up to about 800. Like,
Really?
yeah.
That night with the bottle, and we went to see Selena. Was the most expensive one. That was the most itinerary one.
yeah, to be fair, like,
I'd like to point
50
out
quid,
I did not see Selena. I did not see
Yeah, you seen
Selena.
her?
I saw her. I didn't see her the way some other people saw her. I'll say that.
Or
Didn't see her
felt her.
behind closed doors. What? Yeah, behind the red curtain. What did you spend 800 euro on?
Oh, just swell. Like, honest to God, just drank. 800. Yeah, near enough.
You can't keep this guy in a cage. He can't be locked up. Yeah. Right. That's good enough. Happy enough. Anything to plug?
I thought you were done there. I was like,
No, I mean,
That's good
we're at we're 5 past the hour here.
oh, we're done.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Um,
Anything to plug? Yeah, so.
I mean, I always think you'd be a good man for a podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm a man of many stories.
I know you, just before we finish, you have a katana, don't you?
I've got two.
Why?
Just wanted them.
Have you ever needed to use them?
No, but I've hit my brother with them.
But-
They're like wooden.
Oh, they're not.
They're not.
oh,
No, they're
I was
bamboo.
gonna
They're
say.
bamboo.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, really? I thought one was metal.
I was gonna say, sorry for not knowing your katana was made out of wood. I just presumed they were like,
Yeah. No,
razor sharp?
I've got two of them.
all right, okay. Did you get another one? Suppose you
Yeah,
only-
I would.
really.
In a heartbeat.
Is that the wildest thing you own?
Do you have like a wee rack from?
No, I was gonna get one. The wildest thing, no.
He has
Probably
like a
Thomas.
spit bottle
Probably
that's like 4
Thomas.
months old.
Do you?
No.
Yeah, he does, mate.
No,
It's his Suki bottle and he spits in it. His
Well,
sucky bottle.
Wildest thing you own?
Children in the basement.
Just say nothing. Use all laugh. And bleep it.
Yeah. Say.
I have a
I have like the rice farmer hats, if you know what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the I've
Anime
got,
stuff.
well, not
Well,
really.
they
they're
look
like
you
rice
wear
farmer.
them anime,
I've
don't
got
What? Oh, Vietnam. Slightly
I've
different.
got 3 of them.
Okay, yeah.
I've got 3 of them. Yeah,
Yes,
like one of
I
them
know
ones.
the big ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got 3 of them.
Nice.
I love how that's what I have.
Yeah. I'm in now. Plastic bricks. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I would say start a podcast.
Me?
I think you could do it.
Who you getting as your co-host?
He's looking at
Jack
him.
Boyle, maybe?
Honestly, a
guy, he
Ben,
loves it.
a
He
Ben
loves it.
Dewhurst podcast would do numbers like it would.
Surely you would be absolutely fuming if he did that.
I'd be raging. Like,
It's like Wiley. Wiley with full send time.
don't speak to me about that. Don't speak to me about that.
He's
A friend of ours,
doing well.
has an Instagram account with like 10k followers. Just
No, it's one. That's 20k.
all right, mate. It's like
Double.
political stuff.
It's not even. It's like cold edit to Donald Trump.
But like, yeah, but he puts in like
he's making money on
he
it.
just does. How much?
Made like $5.
All right.
Oh, it's
Me and that, I get money off Instagram lives or TikTok lives with 20p a live.
Oh really? Good man.
So 20p an hour.
is that like
pretty much.
is that people sending you money?
Yeah, they send gifts. But like,
oh yes, there was
each-
someone spamming
So
you with
like
gifts
one
yesterday.
person send you £1. and
so
then
no,
like
someone will
it
send me a
lasts
gift,
5
but
hours.
it's worth like 0.01p. So that's, and then like obviously if I get loads of them,
28.7k.
mate.
He's so cool.
Am
I mean,
I-
he doesn't
If we
post anymore.
if we had a
He doesn't post
podcast,
anymore.
we could talk about roulette
What's
or roulette strategy,
what's
like a roulette strategy
of
of like gambling.
Do you ever see like the roulette? You put it on the numbers. And
Yeah.
The people like spell out words.
yeah.
Yeah.
I heard you lost quite a lot of money the other day. You won and then lost it.
Yeah, I won about in total over maybe 2-3 days. I won probably about 150.
Yeah.
But my mother didn't raise a quitter, so that money goes back in and it's an investment, and then it's currently at 0. But it was worth the buzz that I was getting. So me and Ben came up with a tactic of how to win every time, and the buzz was hitting like we disconnected, so I couldn't see if I won. So we went to get food. I opened my phone, 45 quid.
Really?
Enter my bank
Really?
account, or like entered the account. I was like,
What's the? Can you say what the tactic is?
it's really stupid.
Shut
but
the
it
app
was,
down.
No,
Oh.
it was really stupid, but it was very good. We bet on everything.
Oh, and something's got to win.
Something has to win, but the way this one works is like there's a times and like a bonus. So like it would be 60, 120, 180, 240, 540
Right.
would be like the times bonuses, and then it would pick like certain numbers on the
Right.
roulette table.
Yeah.
So if it lands on that, you get that times of the bonus. So if I'm betting like, if I bet a quid and it lands on like the way it's laid out, if it lands on a number that's in the middle of the like selection, I'd be making 800 quid,
Okay.
and I'd be putting 12 quid on the table in total, and I would make 800 quid if it was a times 540.
I've no idea what any of that means, but that sounds great.
it
mate.
ma-
If you're
it
making
ma-
money, you're making money.
It was a good.
Nah, that's not currently on 0.
It was a good tactic until it wasn't.
Yeah. Okay, well, you two should start a podcast. It'd be good crack. Right. Thanks very much, boys, for coming on
Yeah.
to the Dolecast.
Thank you for.
I'll
having
make
me.
some matches up. Woodside and you in a few weeks on the podcast.
Dagger.
Yeah, so thanks very much. It
Eh,
was like a
ba-dum.
yeah, I mean that's why you wear the headphones. Right. Thanks very much, guys, for coming on. If you want some more, then you can head over to What's Happening and watch the most recent episode of that, which will be Formal Week. So yes, guys, thanks very much, and we'll see you later. Goodbye.